As a cryptocurrency investor, you assume that I will get some questions like, what is Bitcoin? And can I know more about Bitcoin? But quite actually, the something different happens. We get more like, should I buy Bitcoin now? And there's a time of the year where I notice, or a time of the season where I notice people usually asking why we should buy Bitcoin. And I feel this is mostly psychological. But first, let's check out the market. So we are way higher today on the current market capitalization at $254 billion. So we are going places, guys, these days. So next, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We have 8,228, still holding that position and just consolidating. Where will it go? Nobody knows. So let's look at biggest gainers. So today, among our biggest gainers, we have Substratum at 47%. That's big. You can see that rise. Wow, that's a lot. If you are holding Substratum, congratulations. And Dogecoin. Now, Dogecoin has been so quiet for a very long time that its waking up is very phenomenal. So congratulations to all those holding Dogecoin. I know I'm holding a bag full of Dogecoin. Didn't buy it actually. I made it like faucets and all those things. So it's free money. Why not? So let's move on to the charts. Now, this is the long-term charts of Bitcoin. Like, I think from November 2016 all the way till today. So almost a year now. So this is like 12 months worth of Bitcoin. And as you can see, it's been a long run. Ups and downs, lefts and rights, consolidations, and some dabbing here and there. So very good, as I can say. So now about the topic of today. Now, generally people keep asking about when should I buy Bitcoin, but I noticed that it happens at some specific places, and in other places the question on when or should I buy Bitcoin actually dies off. And I think we're kind of in that kind of place at the moment, as you can see here on the charts. So let me show you something. Now there's this thing called Google Trends, and I will now paste in this word Bitcoin. So let's search for the word Bitcoin. Now Google Trends basically finds how much a trend is going on at a particular time or at an interval of time, how much people are searching for that keyword at that moment in time. So now, as you can see, the keyword Bitcoin for the past 12 months has been searched this way. So here we have a peak in the search of the word Bitcoin, and we have this peak on the 21st, between the 21st to the 27th of May 2017. Now let's look at this comparison on the charts. Now if we're to find May, this is May, and this is approximately 24th. So somewhere in the middle between 21st to 27th. So in the middle between 21st to the 27th, here we had a spike in the search term on the word what? Bitcoin. And after this spike, right here, we had till the 27th drop off in this search. So you can see till the 27th a drop off in the search of Bitcoin. Why? Because Bitcoin was continually going up and everybody wanted to know what is Bitcoin and should I be buying Bitcoin at this moment? And that is what happens generally. So at this point, everybody just wanted to get on the Bitcoin train right here. Then it's withered down all the way back down to 1,115 from a high of 2,600. Now that's a lot. People withered down as well. And then back here we also had a high search on the 13th of August for the search word Bitcoin. Now let's find the 13th of August, and here we have August here, but the 13th of August is right up somewhere around here. Now the price of Bitcoin started to surge and everybody wanted to know what Bitcoin is right here from 13th to 19th, and on our Bitcoin charts right up here as well on the 16th or on the 18th we have a peak in the search for Bitcoin. Now at every point we have a peak in the search word of Bitcoin. It goes up because everybody wants to buy Bitcoin. It goes down, people start searching about it again the moment it starts going up, as you can see reflecting on the chart. Then it withers down and everybody stops searching about what Bitcoin is, and now we're in yet the same kind of place. And as you can see, the trend has been going up. Everybody is searching for what Bitcoin is on Google Trends, and it's now up here. And now as the price tends to consolidate, we seem to see what? The same thing, a drop off in this price search and also a correlative drop off in the movement in the Bitcoin price. Now in my previous video I spoke about how Bitcoin should be correcting anytime soon, but there are different factors you have to put into consideration, technical analysis, but mostly this space is controlled by what a lot of people thinking, a lot of people's sentiment. So sentiment generally controls the space. And now if people feel like the price is worth $10,000, then it's going to be worth $10,000, because in trading or in a market that is controlled merely by market action, we have what people believe about the coin being coming true eventually, because everybody thinks the price of Bitcoin is going to be what, 10,000, then everybody buys it up till 10,000. Now it should correct. I expect a correction, because corrections are part of the basic system. A correction, a correction, a correction. We don't just keep going high. And as you can see, compared to all this, we've had a parabolic movement upwards, and now we need this correction. If we don't get a correction, this consolidation happening right here, because these are 1-day candlesticks, as you can see, 1-day candlesticks. So 1, 2, 3, 4 days we've been in the same position. Now a consolidation could eventually serve as what, that correction, and it could last for a while. As you can see, this is like almost a long-term consolidation, and then eventually we might have either a fall off or a breakout in the price. So this has been my thoughts. Now people always keep trying to find out what Bitcoin is, and as you can see, if I scroll down here, we have the demographics of where people are searching for. And as you can see, proud to be Nigerian. Nigeria is right at the top. We have Nigeria, we have South Africa, we have Bolivia, Slovenia, and Ghana among the top 5. And the top 10, we have at 6th place Austria, Singapore, Australia, Netherlands, and Malaysia. Now all these countries are searching about cryptocurrencies, and I live right here in the Ukraine, and we have just 13. Now I intend to build this up, and someday maybe Ukraine will be within 100 or something. Now no need to no means to brag, but all I'm saying is that the search for Bitcoin has continually been on the rise, as also the price of Bitcoin. Now as more people get to know about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, it will only continue to grow, and that is why we call ourselves early adopters. Now people down here call themselves early adopters. Why? Because if you zoom in back here, you see that the prices at this point look similar to where we are at the moment, and the growth pattern has continued. But with time, this place where we are will wither away. Now if you are just planning to buy Bitcoin and hold for long-term profit, then the wait for a correction might not be necessary for you, but it's best in some cases. If in any case you feel the price of Bitcoin will continue to go higher from this point without having this type of corrections, then you should definitely get on the Bitcoin train if you need to. But if you don't think that the price of Bitcoin will go higher before a correction, and that is, a correction is definitely imminent before it goes, then you could wait. But remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy telling you what I've seen or what I understand from the charts, and what I have correlated between a regular Google trend search of the word Bitcoin and the Bitcoin charts. So that has been my findings. Now if you want to learn about this space, I advise find somewhere where you can learn more about this information. Don't just ask about when to buy. It's good to buy, but if you buy, you stand the chance of losing it, since we know the word of the week is that hackers have been very active. So be very careful and protect yourself. This has been Neni Emsu from the Crypto Doctor, and I'll see you next time.